Good morning. I'm speaking to you today. I don't know when you will see this, but I'm speaking to you today on Holy Saturday. Jesus is buried, and for many in his day, the light has gone out of the sky and hope has disappeared. His followers are left wondering what will happen now. They're afraid, they're hiding. They don't know what's going to happen. They may vaguely remember some of the things that Jesus taught them, but they seem to be pretty despondent. Peter says, well, I'm going fishing. Yet you and I, well, we know the rest of the story. We know this is not an end, but it's a really new beginning. And so I wish you a very happy Easter and join you in the ancient modern church with this proclamation that Christ has risen, is risen indeed. This week we turn to two persons who embrace that faith, that belief in the risen Lord and the lordship of Jesus Christ. But they come at it in two very different ways. In fact, I think I couldn't group together two persons more different than Dorothy Day and Howard Thurman, which you might suspect might be my methodology. Quite different backgrounds, quite different approaches to living their faith, both quite deeply committed to the lordship of Jesus Christ. Therefore, underlying their life, their activism, and their teachings, I believe you will find not only some serious differences, but also some important similarities. Dorothy Day is a journalist, started as a journalist. She's a social activist, even at times an anarchist, a communist. She's a political radical, devoted to the poor and the working class. I really invite you in this case to scroll through some of the photos you can find on the internet. Just Google her name. Those photographs will tell you a great deal more than anything I could say. They will show you the things that matter most to her and the activity of her life, really right up until the end. Her social justice campaigns were in defense of the poor, the forsaken, and the hungry and the homeless, but they were never long distance. They were always close up, hands-on. Howard Thurman is an author, an academic, a teacher, civil rights activist, philosopher, and theologian. Some describe him as a mystic. Certainly was a significant religious leader. His argument is that humans need to seek an inner spiritual happiness that would lead them to share their experience in community with others. He was one of the early and most important architects of the civil rights movement in the United States and a powerful influence on Martin Luther King Jr. On this week, the first week of the Easter season, I look forward to hearing your thinking about these two great voices and effective, life-changing Christians, how they live out the resurrection truth of Jesus.